Well, hi students, and welcome to week 2 of IT 1010. I hope your first week was okay. I know sometimes it's kind of exciting, sometimes it's kind of scary. Sometimes you're just glad it's over. I hope you had a wonderful 3-day weekend, and now we're in the groove. We're going to hit the ground running and move forward. So now things are going to kind of fall into place. So I'm going to start with your historical fun fact. Excuse me. My allergies kicked in last week, so I've been kind of under the weather. 21 years ago, this coming Thursday, September 6th, the U.S. Navy commissioned the USS Grace Murray Hopper in San Francisco. Hopper was a rear admiral in the U.S. Navy. She enjoyed successful careers in academia. She was a professor for a while. She was in business and in the military, making history in the computer field. She helped program the Harvard Mark I and II and developed the first compiler, AO. Her subsequent work on programming languages influenced the COBOL programming language. She was the first contemporary programming person. Programmers in computer were women. That was thought to be women's work because it involved typing. If you took this class with me in face-to-face in a traditional classroom, you would learn a whole lot more about her. She is one of my heroes. Sheroes, as Oprah would say. All right, anyway, so 21 years ago, she got her own ship. She died several years ago. She died in the 90s. But she is a really, really cool lady. All right, so now, I hope that you did not find week 1 particularly overwhelming. I know I had to kind of inundate some people with emails, but everybody seems to have gotten in, and we're all underway here with what's going on. And of course, I went to the wrong place. All right, so this week is not so bad. We're going to kind of settle down a little bit. So, as I told you many times, this class is very video heavy. So what you're going to do is watch a video, take a quiz, watch a video, take a quiz, watch a video, take a quiz. It's going to take you about 40 minutes, maybe at the outset. We're going to create some folders because file management is a very important part of this class. And then do an assignment and then post to the attendance journal. So that's pretty much all you have to do. So this could literally be like an hour's worth of work. Hang on one second. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. All right. So this is what you see. All right, here's where you found this video lecture of me talking. If it moves, there would be a picture there. All right, so watch a video. What is a computer? Okay, take the quiz. I'm not going to take the quiz because I'm not going to give you the answers. Watch a video, take a quiz. Watch a video, take a quiz. I'm just going to go through these so you can see 2 videos here, one for desktops, one for laptops. Take a quiz. It automatically opens. I'm not going to take it. Watch a video, read an article. Energy saving and e-waste recycling is a very important part of using a computer. If you're going to use something, you need to be a good citizen about it. You need to treat it right, morally, ethically, use it correctly, treat the other people who are using it correctly, and you need to dispose of it properly. And you need to look at what you're leaving behind and how you're treating the planet and what can be done about sustainability. Okay. Then, of course, say the big word, quiz. There's a quiz on it. I'm not going to take the quiz either. All right. Now, here comes some fun stuff. So, create class folders on your... Come on, let's move. On your own storage device. Okay, so the instructions are right here. Okay, so click on this link. And then there's a video. There's always a video. There's a video for everything. This is what yours is going to look like. Okay. This is exactly what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to click on the instructions right here. All right. I'm going to kind of move this over. I'm going to navigate over here to my USB. All right. So this is my my USB. And this is the folder for this class. Here's some stuff that I've already done. There's the syllabus I turned in. Okay, so now I have all this white space. I'm going to follow the instructions. Okay, navigate to your storage device, your desktop, your My Documents or Documents, whatever you have, and create a folder called IT 1010. So there are a couple different ways. When you work in computers, you'll find there are 85,000 ways to do something. The very first one that I see right here is New Folder. I can also go Control-Shift-N right? So there's 2 right there. Okay, so I can click on new folder and it gives me a new folder. Backspace, IT, you can put a space, you can put a dash, right? It doesn't matter what you call it. Or you can leave it. This says IT 1010 with no space. Okay, this is your filing system. You just have to follow some rules for this class. After that, not so big a problem. All right. Then open that folder and create the following folders. So now I'm just going to double click. So now you see it added that to this pathway. I'm still on my USB. I'm still in that IT 1010 for fall. That's this class. And now I'm in the IT 1010 folder. Now it says create one for file management. Okay. So I can do new folder again, and I can just do file management. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Okay. And then just hit enter. All right. I'm going to come down here to the white space. I'm going to use right click. All right. I use right click. Right click is your second new best friend in this class after me. It will get you through more things in this class than you care about. Okay. So if I right click, I can go down here to new and up here to folder. What I like about using right click is when I'm working on things and I've got to keep my eyes in a certain space, I can right click without moving my eyes. To click up here on this, I have to stop looking at what I'm looking at and say, did I click on the right place? If I can just right click without moving my eyes. All right, so it does exactly the same thing. Concepts projects. You're going to do a lot of things called concepts projects, and you'll want to put those in your concepts project folder. So this is the same thing as if you had folders and a filing cabinet. All right, so now the next one is Word. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to new. I'm going to go up here to folder, and I'm going to type in Word. Now, you can do Excel, PowerPoint, and Access, okay? Now it says open the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint and create these new ones. Now, this is your filing system, and you'll understand more about this when we start Word in a couple of weeks, all right? My mind works in such a way that I want everything pertaining to one thing in one place. I wouldn't do start files and reports outside of Word chapters 1, 2, and 3. If you want to put them inside 1, 2, and 3, you can. The way my mind works is I want everything pertaining to chapter 1 in the chapter 1 folder. But as you get into it, you may find that you want it a different way. So I've now clicked on Word so you can see it added it to this path. Right click, new folder, chapter 1. You can put chapter 1. You don't necessarily have to put Word, but if you're not so sure that you're doing it correctly, you might want to put Word, Excel, and PowerPoint so that you make sure you're going into the right folder. If you're pretty tech savvy and you've done this before, you might be completely comfortable with just having the Word folder and then just putting chapter 1. Not that. See, I can't even do it. Chapter 2. Come on. My computer's not awake yet. No, stop that. And chapter 3. All right. So I would be completely okay with you doing this. Start files and reports, you'll understand better when we start Word. So if you want to just do the chapter folders and then see if you want to add those start files and reports later, that's completely okay. If once we start Word, you think you want to put start files and reports as a folder in here, that's completely okay. This will get you through. So then, like I said, let me go back over here. So in my IT 1010, I have concepts projects, file management, because it goes alphabetically, and Word. I would have Excel, PowerPoint, Access, and then these in here. So you'll understand more about this later on. So this is all you have to do is create these. All right. Then this is what it should look like. All right. So when you're done, yours should look something like this. Okay. So that's completely okay if you leave off the reports and start files. So that's that. That is not to be turned in. That is not to be graded. That is just to get you started on how to manage your files, because we're going to start kicking some things around pretty soon here. Okay, so that takes care of that. So that's that whole thing right there. So you just want to follow that. Now, the other thing is, if you want to do that for other classes that you're taking, go right ahead. Okay, so if you want to create another one, if you're taking, say, BA 1101, Intro to Business, you can do that. You can create folders for all of them and then put folders in folders and folders and files. You see, up until I created these folders, I just had these loose files. I can create a folder here. Okay, I can put my syllabus. I created one for syllabus, and look at, I have one. I'm holding down the control key. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. This is also the syllabus. And then see how it turned blue right there behind? I'm just going to let go. They're all filed. Okay, email attachment. Oh, look, I can do that. And I can put these. I can drag them individually into email assignment. Look at how pretty I made it. It's all clean. Okay, but now back to IT 1010. Okay, so now you have an assignment. All right, so there are instructions right here. And whoops, come back here, you coward. Okay, right here, a zipped folder. We always give you the answer. Okay, I don't know why people bother to cheat in this class. Not you, but other students have cheated. Because we give you the answer to everything. All right, when you're done, yours is going to look like this. All right, I'll show you that again in a minute. All right, so what's going to happen? I think I still have mine open right here. You're going to click on this zipped folder. A zipped folder is compressed, okay? Kind of like in that commercial where the lady put a bunch of bedding in a plastic bag and put a vacuum cleaner with a hose and sucked the air out of it and made it all pancake flat. Similar, okay? Similar concept. She just rearranged it to compressed it, okay? All right. I think I still have mine open. That looks like it. Okay. All right. So when you open this zipped folder, that's where it is. And then I think I still have the instructions. Yes. Okay. Now, I don't like these instructions, but I have no control over that. So on the front right here, the front of the learning module, I left some instructions. Where did I put them? No, it's not on the front. I put it in the assignment. Somewhere. All I'm looking for, all that's going to be graded. The instructions can seem daunting, so don't let them overwhelm you. The things that need to be focused on for the assignment are the last point in skill 1, which is what to name your folder, and skills 3 and 4 for the file management part, and then 6 for zipping your folder. So the last point in 1, 3 and 4, and 6. Okay? All right. So I have this. And where did I put my instructions? I lost them already. Hold on. All right. So what you need to do is kind of layer things. We're going to be working in this IT 1010. Where are my instructions? No. I lost my instructions. Hold on one second. Guess what? I can open them again. All right, instructions right here. It's probably the very next tab. But anyway, yes, it was. Okay, so the last point in skill 1. All right. Let's make this a little narrower here. All right. The last skill, open your documents folder, maximize it. Okay, I'm layering, so I'm not. So I'm in my IT 1010. I'm in my my IT 1010 folder. I'm going to create a new folder and name it Managing Files and my last name. So I'm going to open this up, right? So I'm going to go into File Management because it's File Management. I'm going to right-click, New, Folder. Okay, Managing Files. Thompson, oops. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm kind of not awake. Okay, then go down to Skill 3. Okay, you can read this. You don't have to extract this at all because if you go down to this folder right here, whoopsie, come back here. Things are kind of just running away. When you double click on this zipped folder, it should automatically open. If you use Chrome, it will appear in the lower left-hand corner and you can open it. You don't have to extract it. You can just open it. And when you open it, it looks like this. All right. So then I can use this as a kind of a, what is it called? Bookmark. All right. So now, let me move this over so I don't lose it. All right, so now I could just use this like a bookmark. I'm in my Managing Files, Thompson. I've opened that up. Create 3 new subfolders named Pictures, Files, and Aspen Manual. All right, new folder. And I've already forgotten pictures, right? I can go up here to new folder. I forgot files and Aspen manual. Okay, so far so good. There's another shortcut, Control Shift and N. And didn't that say it right there? Control Shift and N creates a new folder also. So if you're a shortcut person, do that. Now, all you have to do is come down here. I'll use this as my bookmark. Drag the drawings folder to file management. All right, so I need to go back to my file management folder. Right, I'm in here. I'm inside this managing files. See, they just changed the name. All right, drawings. Drag it across. Okay. Then drag the TripPics folder over and rename it as Trip Pictures. So, come on. Did it go? No. There we go. All right. To rename it, your second new best friend in this class is right click. Right click, come down here to rename. You've already got most of it. Use your arrows and move to the end and then move back on PICTURE. You're done. All right. Now, all right, here's where the fun begins. All right. I'm going to move this down. So you have to kind of, at work I have a really larger monitor. Okay, so click on City Hall. Hold down Control. Okay. And click Community Center. And click Runner. So Control will let you select individual files. Then drag these to pictures. Not TripPics, but pictures. So all I have to do is grab where the blue is, and see it says 3, and then see where the blue is highlighted pictures. Let go, and that moves them, that copies them over. Now we move on to page 2. Okay. So that was, hold down the Control key. I'm going to skip down here. You'll do the other one. So it says here, I'm just going to skip to show you because this is going to be really boring. See how they have all these things that say job? Click on the first one, hold down Shift, and click on the last one, and it selects everything between the first and the last. So Control lets you select individual files, spot checking, but Shift, you click one, hold down Shift, click another one, and it selects everything in between. And these are going to go to the files folder. There you go. So just continue on, follow the rest of these through 3 and 4. Okay, you can read through 5. It just tells you to do some searching. All right, so when you're done, you're going to go to File Management, and you're going to get your Managing Files with your last name, and now you need to compress it, so you need to read this, or you can just watch this video. You're going to right-click, Send to, Compressed Zipped Folder, and what it does is it copies the contents, and it makes a new folder with a little zipper. I mean, it's like a little zipper on there. Okay, so my original folder is still intact, and it's made a copy. This is what you turn in when you go to, you can either browse your computer, or if you have them layered like this, just click and drag, and it attaches right there, and then click Submit. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. And then click on Submit, and that takes care of that. All right. Then, why is that still in there? I'm going to take that out. Okay. Extra resources. Some optional things about computer fundamentals that you can find useful. And then your attendance journal. So you're going to click to launch. Tell me one thing you learned this week. Okay. Click on Create Journal Entry. Dear Miss Thompson, love your class. Week 2. Whoops. Dear Miss Thompson, love your class. Cannot wait for next week for whatever reason. This week I learned that it is important to organize my material into folders. I just did your homework for you. Okay? And click on Post Entry. All right. Very cool. What else? Oh, I know. Call on me. All right. over here on learning modules, I'm going to point out that now we're back in the groove. Okay, we're done with the holiday, so until for September, October, and November, the modules will close at 10 o'clock on Monday. So we're done with the holiday stuff. Everything will now be Mondays at 10 o'clock. Please don't wait till the last minute. Okay, it's just get your work done earlier. How long is it going to take you to watch 3 2-minute videos and take a little quiz? Create some folders. You can be done in an hour. In the time it spent you to listen to this, you could have done your homework, okay? But I want you to listen to the videos if they help you. All right? So make sure that you do those few things, get them done early, and then have a great week. Welcome to fall. Welcome to CNM. And welcome to class. So have a great week, and I will do another video next time. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.